Hello everyone, myself Purushotham, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science Engineering, MLR. In this session, I am going to discuss about the string class. Now, the string is a class, a predefined class, and the predefined class is containing what the predefined methods. So, in string class, we have different types of predefined methods are available. Okay, so I will explain a few of them. First, caret method, concat method, equal, ignore, length, replace. Next, substring, to lower, to string, to upper, and trim method. Okay, so all these methods now we'll see one by one with some examples. Okay, first we'll see the caret method. The caret method, as name suggests, it will return the character at the position. See here, this method returns the character located at the string's specified index. Okay, so index are the based on the 0 based. Okay, see here. So suppose if I take an example, so here I have a string x, a, b, c, d, e, f. Okay, so here index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So suppose if you are applying the caret of 2. Okay, so x dot caret of 2. Caret of 2 means what? Here the c it will return. Same the way caret of 5 means e it will return. The caret of 6 means f it will return. So what if I pass the caret of 10 or caret of 7 means here it will throw string index out of bound exception. String index out of bound exception. So as name suggests, it will return the character at that position. And concat method. The concat method, as name suggests, using concatenate method you can perform what? Concatenation operation. Okay, so this method will return the string with the value of the string passed into the method appended at the end of the string used to invoke this method. Okay, so whenever you are performing the concat operation on the string, it will perform the concatenation operation. Okay, the same operation you can also perform by using the plus operator. The plus operator in Java act as a concatenation. Okay, so either if you want you can use a concat method, or if you want you can use a plus symbol. So suppose if you take an example, here I have a string, a Java, and a Java is assigned to x. And if you are using x dot concat a programming, so here you will get output is a Java programming. And as I mentioned, by using the plus operator, you can perform the same operation. So suppose if you take an example, so the same Java is assigned to x, and here I am performing x plus coding. Okay, so Java space coding, Java coding. And here you can also use a compound assignment operator like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 x plus equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here you will get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 you will get. Okay, so you can use any of this approach, no problem. So equals ignores case. So as name suggests, it will ignore the case. Okay, so here this method is ignore the case of the string, it returns the boolean value. Okay, so this method will be return the boolean value. This method will be return the boolean value. Okay, if the case is exactly same character but the case is different, in such cases that it will ignore the case. So suppose if you take an example, you can see here I have a string Java. Now if you observe the character of Java here, J is a capital, remaining all are small case. Now here I want to perform equal ignore case here. So x dot equal ignore case of Java. If you observe, the first character is J, and here the first character is a capital J. Okay, here small and here capital. In such cases, simply if you apply the equal ignore case, simply it will return the true only. It will ignore the case. The remaining characters are same only. So simply it will ignore the case. But suppose if you apply the same but the different content here, Java, and one A extra is there. Okay, so here it will throw what? The false. Why it is throwing a false means content is not matching. Okay, so content is not matching. Here the Java 4 characters are there and here the 5 characters are there. Simply it will return the false. So simple. So equal ignore case means simply it will ignore the case. Nothing is there here. The length method. So as name suggests, it will return the number of characters in the string object. So suppose if you take an example, here I have a string object and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now if you observe, if you apply the length method, it will return the number of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total it is having 8 characters. So 8 it will return. If you apply the length method, it will return the number of characters in the a string object. So replace object, as name suggests, it will replace the string. Means suppose if you take an example, here I have a content like ox I have. Okay, so here I assigned this value to x variable. Now here my intention is I want to replace this small x with a capital X. That's my intention. So simply use a replace method. So x means your object, string object, x dot replace of, this is the old character or old string, whatever. So this is the old one and this is the new one. So here so this one is the old one and this one is the new one. So whenever you are applying this replace method, so simply it will print like this. Substring method. Substring method means it will return the portion of the string. If you want to retrieve some portion of the string, you can use a substring method here. Okay. So here it is having the two constructor. One is only the begin, and the second one is the begin and end. Okay. So here if you are passing the begin index, begin to the rest of the string, it will print. And second substring, if you are using the begin and end, it will return. End means, so suppose if you are giving end is 8, so it will take only till 7 it will print. Okay, it will ignore 8 means end minus 1 it will print, end index minus 1 it will print. So suppose if you take an example, you can see. So here I have a content like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so here substring x dot substring of 5 means 5 to rest of the string it will print. See here, the 5 6 7 8 9 it will print. And if you are using the second constructor, if you are applying like 5 to 8, the 5 to 8 means 5 is the begin index and 8 is the end index. 8 minus 1 means 7. So 5 6 7 only it will print. So that is what the substring. So 2 lowercase and 2 uppercase, it is very easy. So as name suggests, using 2 lowercase you can convert to other characters to the lowercase, and 2 uppercase means you, as name suggests, it will convert other characters to the uppercase letter. Okay. So suppose if you take an example, so here I have some content like Java is my favorite programming language. If you observe here, so every character, every word starting letter is a capital here, and if you are applying the 2 lowercase, every character will be converted to the lowercase, irrespective of the uppercase and lowercase. Every character will be converted to the lowercase. And if you are using uppercase letter, so irrespective of the characters, every character will be converted to the uppercase. Okay, so simple as that. So 2 string methods, very important. So if you want to represent any object as a string, okay, so here we need to use a 2 string method. Actually this is 2 string method is a part of object class, and the string class, this 2 string method is overridden. So simply it will print any object information and it will convert it to the string format. Okay, so suppose if you take an example here, I created object here, and here I am trying to print yes, system.out.println. Okay, so here actually we are not calling s dot to string, actually we need to call s dot to string. Even though if you are not calling, automatically this 2 string method will be invoked. No need to write the 2 string in system.out.println, automatically 2 string method will be invoked. So whenever you are passing the 2 string method, whenever you are calling this 2 string method, what will happen means your object will be print, object information will be print like this. So your object, your class name and @ and hash code it will print. Okay, so any object. So suppose the same points I will prove. You can see here. So here I am creating object to the sample class s equals to new sample. Now simply if you are printing yes, now what will happen means simply it will print the object information. Okay, so object, what is the class name? The class name is a sample, after that @ and this is the hash code. So that is a representation of the 2 string method. And if you are not satisfied with this implementation, you can also override this 2 string method. Actually the 2 string method is not a part of the string class, this is part of the object class, and from the object class the string class is overridden. Okay, and if you want to override the 2 string method, if you want you can override. So here I am overriding the 2 string method, and you can write how you want. Okay, so here I want to represent, I don't want, see here in my case here sample @ 56 AB 7765, it is a printing like this. Now I don't want to print this hash code and at the rate, I want only the class name sample. Okay, so here even though if you are not calling the toString method, automatically the toString method will be applied and it will print the same, that is what the sample it will return. You can see sample. Now in this case the string class toString method is not calling, it will call the same class toString method will be called. Here it will return the sample. So whatever you are writing, the sample. So suppose if you are writing sample class, or else I will write like the sample at the rate MLR18. Okay, you can see same it will print sample at the rate MLR18. So it is defined like this. So here I am not calling toString method. Even if you want, you can call the toString method explicitly, no problem, toString. So if calling the toString inside a system.out.println is optional. If you want, you can call or you can ignore. So for every object level, so toString method automatically it will apply. You can see here the same content it will print without calling the toString and by calling using toString. And this toString is applicable only for the toString method is applicable only for non-primitive type but not a primitive type. Okay, just now I explained the same. Here this toString method is applicable only for non-primitive type but not a primitive type. Okay, what if I want to use for primitive type? So you need to use a wrapper classes. So suppose I want to perform like this, like I want to declare integer variable like int I equals to 10, int j equals to 20, and I want to convert I value to the string format and j value to the string format. If you are using the primitive type, it won't accept and you cannot convert to the toString. Okay, so what is the way here? What is the way? Means by using toString method you cannot convert. So there are other approaches are there. By using toString method you cannot convert. So here you can use what wrapper classes. So on every non-primitive type you can apply what the toString method. So here I.toString and j.toString it will convert to the what S1 and S2. Okay, and if you are performing here S1 plus S2, here what will happen means here it will perform S1 is a string type, S1 is a string type, S2 is a string type. Okay, here S1 is a 10 will be converted here to string format and S2 is a 20. Okay, now 10 is a string type and 20 is a string type. So 10 plus 20 here it will perform the concatenation operation, it will print what 10 20. Okay, but here before performing the toString operation, toString conversion, here it is only what 10 and 20 and easily you can apply for arithmetic operation and simply it will print 30. Before conversion it will print 30 but after conversion it will print 10 and 20. Okay, you can see. So this is the output of this program. So 30 and 10 and 20 like this it will print. So if you want, you can see here the same points again I will explain the programmatically. So here int a equals to, or else the same I will take int I equals to 10 and int j equals to 20. Now I want to convert to I to toString. So it is not possible. If you are trying to convert, it will throw error. It will throw error. S1. See here, if you are convert to the toString, it is not possible. Int cannot be differential. Okay, it means it is not possible. So if you want to convert to the toString, so compulsory it must be object type. Okay, means non-primitive type. So here I will use what integer class so that you can easily apply the toString method. So again I will convert to the next one. String S2 equals to j dot toString method. Now system.out.println. Okay, before conversion I want to perform what addition operation plus operator, and after conversion like S1 and S2. Now as we know that S1 and S2 are string object. On string the plus operator meant for what the concatenation operation, and I and j are the integer type. The plus operator meant for what arithmetic operation addition. So here it will print 30 and here it will print 10 20. You can see the same. You can see here it will print the 30 and it will print 10 20. So trim method means, as name mentioned, using trim method, you can trim all unwanted spaces, okay, both the trailing and leading spaces. So if you want to remove the unwanted spaces on the both the ends, we need to use a trim method, simple. So here I have a small snippet is there here. So here a string 9848012345 and one extra space is there at the end, okay. So this space I want to remove, and this string I am assigning toward the mobile. Now here mobile means our reference, this reference, and equals to this one. Here if you observe here exactly 1 here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11 extra characters, space also treated as a character. Total 11 characters are there in the mobile, and here total 10 characters. And if you are comparing by using equals, here it returns the false. Why? Means one extra character is there in the mobile, that is a space character, that is an extra space character is there. Now I want to apply the trim method on this. Now the mobile I am applying the trim method. The trim method means what? It will remove all unwanted spaces, okay. So here on both the ends, okay, leading and trailing, on both the ends it will remove what? All unwanted spaces. So if you apply the trim method, it will remove what? Unwanted extra space character. Now it becomes only 10 characters, and here exactly 10 characters, and the content is exactly matching. So here it will return the true. So this is about the trim method, okay, and these are the string class methods, okay. So coming to the summary, and in this session we have discussed the string class. What is the string class? The way of creating the string classes and the types of string class creations, string object creations, and few string class methods we have discussed, okay. So that's about this session. So thank you.